Pisces, welcome to Divine Debut. How are you guys? Hope you're all well. Okay, this is your May love reading, May 2016. The April 20 to 30th went really well, the love readings, so I am focusing on love again and just briefly looking generally at the cards as well. Thank you all for subscribing, liking and sharing my videos. I do appreciate your support and thank you for your messages and for your purchases to all you Pisceans out there. This month, Pisces is a month of retrogrades. Mercury and Mars are retrograding, and there is another 3 more planets that are in retrograde. So it is a period in which we can look over things, go back over things and readjust, refix and so on. So it is giving us a break. The universe is giving us some time to be able to catch up with what we want to fix in our lives. May is supposed to be a wonderful month, so I do hope that it all works out well for all of you guys. Jupiter is going forward on the 9th of May. It's coming out of retrograde, which should bring a lot of love, a lot of abundance, and a lot of luck to all of us. Fingers crossed. Okay, now let's go on to your reading. This month I'm using the Llewellyn cards. I absolutely love this deck. It's one of my favorites. I usually use it for my own personal readings, but I thought I will use it for you guys this month. I do like to change my readings. I'm still trying to figure out which is the best technical way to do it. So just be patient with me. Okay, I'm trying to fix them up as well as I can. I've had a few difficulties, technical difficulties, so that's why I'm not actually shuffling on the video. So just bear with me. I'm trying to brush up on everything. Me being a Virgo, trying to perfect everything. But everything takes time, okay? So Pisces, we have the, unfortunately, we start off with the 3 of Swords. Okay, I have shuffled well for the cards, but the 3 of Swords wanted to show up. So, yeah, it looks as though there has been some deception, some heartache, some hurt, in your lives. Don't forget this is a general reading, so it will not resonate for everyone. But you are being crossed by the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is a very, very slow-moving knight, one that you can depend on. He is bringing the goods step at a time, one step at a time. Give him time. He's trying to fix your situation here. So all good things that are coming to you are taking their time because the Knight of Pentacles is crossing the 3 of Swords. So maybe your goods are coming in slowly, okay? Give the universe time to fix all the matters up. In the near past, I can see that you have the Ace of Cups, where you did have a lot of happiness and your cup was full and it was running over with emotion, with happiness. But that was in the near past. So it looks as though something's gone astray, something went wrong. That's life. Life has got its ups and downs. Sometimes we're on a high, and then come the lows. That's just the laws of nature, all right? So you guys have obviously you were good in the past. Something went wrong. Okay, we're on a low right now, but the universe is going to try and turn the wheel into our advantage, into your advantage. So just give it time. Now, at the root of the matter, we have the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords is a card to me which shows that someone's tried to get away with something. For me, the light comes on, so something comes to light. Something has been found out. Some deception has happened in your lives. in this actual deck, it shows a father with a child. It looks as though he's trying to carry all the swords. He's trying to make things work. So for some of you Pisceans out there, this is going to resonate with only very few of you. The father here is trying to be the mother and the father in this situation. So he's doing a great job. It looks as though he has been through separation, and he is looking after the child, who is playing away merrily. So he looks to be like a very capable sort of a father. So this in this deck, it looks like the Seven of Swords is quite a positive card, because it shows that there is a lot of love between, the father and the son, and he is doing a great job in the upbringing of this child. And this may resonate with some of you out there, where you have taken on the role of the mother and the father. Now, as I said, this card mostly speaks about the light coming in. Something is coming to light in your lives, and you are finding out the truth. And this is happening because what's crowning your reading is the Ace of Swords. That is truth coming in. It is a successful card. It is cutting through the rubbish, and it does have the actual Ace of Swords, does have a crown on top of it, which means that it is bringing you to a place where you will have the knowing. It is going to be a very beneficial truth for you. So it is a very important card, the Ace of Swords, and especially the position where it's at, the crowning position. The Page of Wands is in the near future situation, near future position, and it's the Page of Wands is all about passion. It's a new beginning. It could be a message of love coming in. I would more than likely say that there is a fire sign entering your life in the near future, and it's coming in quickly because there is a little hair just at the feet of the page here, which means something is quick, something is very passionate, and it could be a loving message, a younger sort of a person, fire sign being Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Or this, for some of you, may be a son or a daughter, okay, a teenage son or daughter, which is showing a lot of passion and and because, as I said, with the Seven of Swords, there is a father with the upbringing of his child. Maybe there is an issue here, an issue where there has been a bit of trouble with a teenage son or daughter, a fire sign. Okay, so let's go to the position of the advice. You are showing up as the Fool, which is the beginning of a cycle. You are taking a leap of faith in your life, and that is a leap of faith into a new beginning, okay? And this could be showing someone who is very young as well, who is acting like a very young person. Young people usually jump in and they don't dwell too long on a decision that they have to make. Okay, there's a lot of energy and a lot of youthfulness in this card. Now, in the environment position, we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is a very quick-paced energy. He is charging into the situation. This is the environment position, so this could be you, or this could be your new partner coming in. Someone who's coming in very fast, or it just could be because it is a swords card. It could be that the information, the truth that you are finding out is coming in really fast, okay? So, there is a lot of hastiness here because, as I said, the Page of Wands, which is in the future position, is a fast-paced energy because of the little hair that is showing up, the rabbit, in the card, And and the Fool obviously is taking a leap of faith. The Knight of Swords, as the environment position I said, is rushing in, is, charging in. Now on top of that we have the Hangman, which is the Major Arcana card number 12, and this is in your hopes and fears position. So this could be a fear or a hope. Let's go on to the outcome card, which is the Moon, another Major Arcana card, number 18. In the Moon card, it's showing, in this deck, it has an owl which is coming in. So, the owl is all about intelligence and about information and a wisdom, okay? So there is, the moon is shining upon this owl, and it's lighting your way. So you are becoming wise and obviously finding out information, learning about what things are happening, what's going on beneath the surface, about things that are hidden. Okay, so I always like to pull 2 clarification cards for the outcome card. And on the left we have the Ace of Wands. So this is the 3rd ace that's showing up in your reading, Pisces. It's a new passionate beginning, an inspiration, a new path, a new beginning, okay? Because the aces are all about new beginnings, and about the wands are all about passion, inspiration, and fire, yeah? So I did talk about a fire sign. This is a beginning. As I said, in the near future position, you have the Page of Wands. I said it is a fire sign. The beginning, messages, passionate messages, new beginnings. And as the outcome, the Ace of Wands is right next to the Moon card. So the full moon, this could be happening in your lives around the full moon, where you will have a new knowledge about what your situation is bringing in. And there is the Ace of Wands, and right on the right side next to the Moon card, it is the Star card, another Major Arcana card, one of my favorite cards in the deck. It is number 17 of the Major Arcana. Now the Star and the Moon are obviously shining onto your path. In this deck, it's showing the woman looking up at her shining star. She is being, her path is being lit. And it is showing her the way to go. She is following her dream. So it looks as though one of your wishes may be being fulfilled, and it will be coming to light around the end of the month, because the full moon is around the end of the month. So that's what's showing with the main cards. Now, I forgot to tell you, the 8 of Pentacles is the general energy. It is at the bottom of the deck for you guys. And the 8 of Pentacles is all about working away very skillfully, not looking around and just, head down, plunging into work there. So maybe for you guys, there is something in the works for you. Something is being skillfully put into place. And there's going to be a lot of material goods coming to you, maybe tangible goods, like if we are talking about a career, looks as though work is going to be going well. But let's not forget that the 8 of Pentacles is a pentacle card, and it's all about earth. So it looks as though stability is coming into your life, okay? Because the 8 is a number where you are finding balance. 8s are all about balance. And I did mention earth, right? Okay. Before, because we do have the Knight of Pentacles, which is steadily walking in, crossing it is the card that is crossing the 3 of Swords. And the 3 of Swords is all about heartache. Now, I have pulled some more clarification cards on the cards that I needed more insight on. Now, let's go first to the root of the matter, which is the Seven of Swords. Pisces, you have the Queen of Cups, which is right next to the Seven of Swords. This is you looking into your intuition, you looking within yourself and trying to figure out which is the right path to take, because right next to the Queen of Cups is the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is a situation where you don't have all the information, and you are trying to, in a blindfolded way, trying to figure out which is the right path for you. Right next to that, we have the Page of Swords. So there is a lot of energy of truth coming in, and we do know this because we have the Ace of Swords crowning your reading, right? So there is a lot of truth after being, torn between two worlds, I could say, torn between two decisions, two paths. You are trying to figure out your way forward. The Page of Swords is an energy of coming in to show you what is true, and so it is an intelligent, the air signs speak of intelligence, so that is information. Okay, now for the people who I mentioned before regarding a son or a daughter that is showing up where there has been a few problems, maybe their situation is regarding study, and maybe they are needing to travel or to find their path, and there has been a few problems trying to figure out which way to go, but the information is coming into you, so it looks as though you are finding the answer to this problem. Now, let's go back to the Seven of Swords. As I said, we have the Queen of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Page of Swords, okay? So with the light coming on, the light of the Seven of Swords, the information is coming in to you. So now we can go to the top where the Ace of Swords is. As we said, the truth is coming in. We've got the Four of Swords, which is taking time out and meditating and thinking about what to do and which way to go, okay? Next to that, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Now, you guys, I'm thinking that maybe the deception, the problematic person in your life has been an earth sign. And I'm saying this because the Knight of Pentacles, which is crossing the Three of Swords, that's showing to me that the heartache and the heartbreak has probably come in from this Knight, okay, which is of course an earth sign, being Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, because next to the Queen of Pentacles we have the Nine of Wands, and this gentleman in the Nine of Wands is looking over at the Queen of Pentacles, who has her back turned to him. So you guys are showing up as the Nine of Wands here, and you look battered and bruised and beaten. It looks as though you've been through a lot of hardship with this person. You have gone within and meditated regarding that relationship, but it looks as though with the Ace of Swords, which is your crowning card, you have gotten to the point where you have seen the light and you're thinking, this is not the right situation for me. Okay, so you are moving ahead. You are moving out of this heartbreak, and because we have got the Page of Wands, which is a new fiery passion coming into your future position, okay? And with the, as I said, with the Fool, which is in the advice position, next to that we have the Chariot, which is the card of going forward, taming your sphinxes, holding on tightly onto your situation and your vehicle, whatever's taking you forward, you are holding on tight and moving forward. Next to the next to the Chariot, we have got the Wheel of Fortune, which means the wheel is turning. So these are major arcana cards, so they are very important. Okay, so being right next to the Fool card, which shows a new beginning, and then the Chariot, you are moving forward. Okay, you are jumping into the Chariot, and with a wheel, the karmic wheel turning in your life. Next card is the Eight of Cups, which shows that you are moving from a situation where you were unsatisfied. You were in a situation where you were not feeling whole, so you were moving on. You are moving on to different grounds, to a new path, one which should fulfill you more and bring you everything in your life that you are looking for. Now, the Knight of Swords, which is the environment position, right next to that we have got the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords is showing twice in your reading. The Knight of Swords is rushing out of the Three of Swords. So you are rushing out of this difficult situation, and that's why I said before, when I did mention the Knight of Swords, that I think you are showing up as the Knight of Swords here, and you are moving. The Knight of Swords is actually moving straight for the Page of Wands. He is charging straight into this new situation with a fire sign. He is coming out of the heartbreak. Next to the Three of Swords, we have got the Star card, which is just reassuring me that your wish is coming in for you. And next to the Star card, we have the Temperance, where there will be healing, and the angels are blessing you with your wish. Finally, there will be healing and balance coming in. And that is obviously after a period of meditation. As I said, there was a period of stagnation because above the Knight of Swords there is the Hangman, and you were fearing this time out, even though you did need it for healing. Okay, maybe that's why the Hangman is showing, but you are enlightened, because the Hangman is looking at things in a different situation, in a different light. He is being enlightened by the universe. It is a major arcana card. And with the light of the Hangman and the Moon and the Star, which are the outcome cards, you are being lightened. Your path is being lightened forward. Your new passionate path is opening up with the Ace of Wands. Now I have pulled another 3 cards for the outcome card, which is the Moon card, the main card. And above that we have got the Lovers, which is the 6 of the major arcana. It is the card of Gemini. Which many times the Lovers card shows that there is a battle within, where you are fighting between what your mind is saying and what your heart is saying. So it's it could also be a situation where you are trying to figure out what is the right thing to do. Should I follow my heart or should I follow my mind? So this is talking about decisions. Now, of course, the Lovers card is also a karmic relationship. And right next to that, we have got the Page of Wands, which is, again, showing up, okay, as the outcome. A lot of fiery, passionate love. So your new love is coming in. And then we have the High Priestess, which is all about going within, okay. Pisces, you are being a water sign. You are very intuitive. Pisceans are very intuitive, as are the water signs. Now, the Moon and the Moon card and the High Priestess, because they are just, it's like showing a double message, because the High Priestess is regarding the Moon, okay? It's the female energy, okay? And it is the intuition. The Moon and the High Priestess are all talking about intuition. So you are on the right path. This is just reassuring you and telling you that this is the right path forward, okay? The High Priestess knows. She goes by in her intuition. So this is just another reassurance. She is number 2 of the major arcana. And so there is progress. The Fool is going forward on a new path. And it's taking you to a place where, there is a lot of fulfillment, okay? Because the Star is showing up twice. We do have the major arcana card of the Star showing up twice. And there are a few major arcanas: the Moon, the Star, the Hangman, the Fool. Okay, they're in the main energy cards, the main spread. Okay, so it's quite a strong reading. We have double messages, double cards showing up. Right, so just overall, you are slowly coming out of this relationship that has caused you heartache. Even though there was happiness in the past, something went wrong. There was deceit. Deceit showed up, came into this relationship. So the truth has come to light, and you are slowly this earth sign, as I said, is slowly coming out of your heart because of the heartbreak, but you are quickly moving on to a new situation. Page of Wands, lots of fire in your energy, okay, and your wisdom, you are going to become much wiser towards the end of the month. That's when the Mercury retrograde is also finishing, so Mercury will be going forward. So it's giving you the chance to begin again. Now, that was for the coupled Pisceans, all right? For the singles, you guys did have a relationship again with an earth sign. There was a bit of heartache, but after taking a bit of time out, you are moving on. There is a new beginning for you, a new meeting again towards the end of the month. It is going to be a new path opening up for you with the Ace of Wands. There was a bit of deceit. You have come across the truth. Maybe you did have support. Maybe there wasn't, the Knight of Swords in the environment position. Maybe you do have a friend who is an air sign, which has helped you get to the bottom of what's happening with that earth sign, and you are seeing the truth, so you are moving on. Okay, new relationship coming in. Now, the people who are who don't really have problems between each other and the relationship, and there is an issue because of the Page of Wands. I said there may be an issue with studies regarding a son or a daughter who is in a teenage years, okay, and teenagers, as we all know, can be a little bit challenging. So after a period of looking through the situation and trying to figure out which is the best path for your son or your daughter, you are looking at, I don't think there won't be travels, so it looks as though you're going in between going one way or another, because there's two paths, there's two different education paths that you're looking at, and you are going to figure out the right way. You are going to help your teenager, because you are showing up as the Queen of Cups, and there is a lot of intuition. You are trusting your intuition, as with the High Priestess, okay? And you are going to figure out the right way to do things, the right path to take. It is going to be a path where that will bring you success, because your teenager does have the Star. So their wish will be coming true after a little period of stagnation and trying to figure out the right path. You are coming onto the right path, so that should work out well for you. For only very few of you married people, there isn't a problem with your teenager. Maybe they're just wanting to, it's not regarding their studies, but it's regarding them moving because they are starting their own new path. Maybe they're moving out of home, and this is causing you a little bit of heartbreak because next to the Fool, where it's taking a leap of faith, we do have the Chariot, which is movement, and the Wheel. So, and the Eight of Cups after that. So maybe they are moving out of home, and it is causing you a little bit of heartbreak. But all will be good in the end. You'll figure out the way to do things proper. And let's not forget our children are like birds. They have to fly away from the nest at some point in time. So that's just all about what life is about, okay? It's just a matter of getting used to the situation. All right, now, thank you so much. Thank you very much, Pisces, for taking the time out to watch this video. Thank you again for everything that you do for my channel. This reading will not resonate with everybody. Please go on and watch your moon and rising sign videos. I do wish you all the best for May. I will be catching up with you very soon, okay? Keep well, everyone. Bye for now.